Let's start with your reading, Libra. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. We're going to look into your recent past, current energy, and immediate future. For cross watchers, keep in mind that energies go both ways. So please take the messages as they best resonate with you. All right, let's start with the recent past, current energies, and immediate future. Energy, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. What I'm seeing here as the general energy is that you are thinking about your next move. You're planning for the future here, and you're trying to understand how perhaps to solve something. There is something in front of you which definitely needs your attention and requires your planning skills. And as long as you focus on this Two of Wands, you really will be able to get over this issue or whatever you are looking at here. You have the power, and now you're about to have the tools as well in order to do so. So let's see what we have in your recent past. All right, so Ace of Swords, Eight of Swords. There is something unexpected here that has happened, something you did not see coming, but that created a new beginning, a new timeline, a new outcome that at first you were not taking in consideration. Now, with the Ace of Swords, the good thing is that you know exactly what's happening around you. You know what's creating the potential problem. You know, therefore, how to solve it. And maybe you don't have the tools immediately, like we were saying, but things are about to change. We do see here a new beginning, and maybe at first, at least, you are not very happy about this new beginning. In fact, we see that this Ace of Swords looks directly into this Eight of Swords, which is clearly a card that talks about negative thoughts, talks about feeling trapped into a specific situation, outcome, and also overall feeling powerless. You know that there is a way, right? There's always a way to fix things. But in this case, with what you can do, you feel that you cannot change the situation, feeling helpless. And at least we're talking about the recent past, you have felt as though maybe you should let go of this, but you really shouldn't. With that Two of Wands, I really sense that something else is coming your way. And with the Eight of Swords especially, one message is always that you feel stuck, but we are never really stuck. There is always something that we can do, and hopefully in the rest of the reading we will be able to look into that. So this is something that you were not expecting, something that maybe created a major issue around you, and that right now you're trying to figure out how to solve it. Keep in mind that here we could be looking into a relationship, we could be looking into a career, job issue, or a family, anything right here. This is pure energy, and it will manifest into your life in different ways under different circumstances. So let's see what your current energies are. Okay. All right. So first of all, I want to tell you about this Nine of Swords reversed. Right here, you know, the Nine of Swords would have been the natural evolution from the Eight of Swords. And it would have been talking about nightmares, worries, being even more pessimistic and feeling out of control, having headaches, and losing the belief that this can change and will change. But this card luckily is showing reversed, which talks about gaining faith and hope for the future once again, focusing on the good, focusing on something that at first you didn't even think that you could focus on. Use your light inside, your inner light, to see things clearly. And so this inner light actually is going to be what is going to solve the issue for you. So let's look into it and let's look at the details of it. What you are realizing here, especially with the Fool, is that A way to get out of the situation is there right before your eyes, and it looks like an innovative way to do that. With the Fool, there is a risk that you have to take. And especially connected to the 201s right here, you are really asked to get out of your comfort zone. That is going to be fundamental for you to see what you have to do here in order to solve this major issue. The Fool talks about a fresh start. It talks about something that will really take you to success. But in order to get there, you have to take a leap of faith. You have to take that first step into the unknown. And in this case, this energy, this risk will actually pay off big time. It's really important when you have the full energy around you to let go of the fears, let go of the nightmares. You might still experience them, you might still have them and feel them on your skin, but regardless, your mind here has to be much stronger than your emotions, than your thoughts, your fears. It's really important for you to focus on what's really around you, get anything that you can get in order to build a custom tool so that you can get out of this issue that you find yourself in at this point in time. There is something coming your way with the Ace of Pentacles which really promises abundance. The Ace of Pentacles is a reward that it's coming your way soon in the present. And this reward can be money, it can be an idea, it can be a prospect, which really has great potential for success. There is here a need to let go of the fears and look at the situation with clarity, Ace of Swords, and also something that requires you to take a risk, an overall need to take that risk. If you do this, you have abundance coming your way, and you have a new cycle beginning for you as well. This is funds, this is resources, this is a confirmation that you are on the right way. And this is a beautiful new opportunity which is really going to change the situation as we've seen it up to this point. It's not easy because, once you receive this Ace of Pentacles, you will think to yourself, I'm glad I took the risk. I'm glad I did what I did because now it's paying off. But before seeing this, it's very scary. And that's why the Fool is always there, accessible to us. But we are our worst enemy, and the energy, the person that we have to fight against in order to get to the Fool. And you can do this. You can absolutely do this, especially coming from a place where you feel you have lost it all. You have nothing to lose. Go for this, Libra, because what you can achieve here can be absolutely beautiful. So let's see what we have in the immediate future for you. The King of Pentacles. Wow. Talking about potential and the Sun. I see here the full cycle for you, and it's giving me goosebumps because you really deserve to hear good news right now. Considering what you're going through, the cards really want to be clear about that. Clear about the fact that this challenge, this obstacle is temporary, and it's not going to last a long time unless you make it last a long time. If you were to stay in that energy of the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords and focusing on what you lost, then yes, that could last months, years. But instead, if you let go of that and you start looking for a new approach, taking a risk and get out of your comfort zone, now you will get immediately the reward that you were hoping for. It's little, it's the beginning, but look what it's taking you. This is the ultimate abundance, the ultimate goal. This is overflowing abundance. You have to dream big whenever you see the King of Pentacles. You really have to go for this, to envision yourself being in this position, because that's exactly where you're going to get. This is success from hard work. It's all of your goals reached. And so now you're just sitting there happy with your legacy and feeling confident and providing for other people who maybe are in the same place where you were up there. And so keep in mind that you are destined for happiness, joy, expansion, and you have something in the immediate future even that will change your life. Keep in mind that here we were looking into what's coming up for you soon in the future. Therefore, if you take this risk, if you go for this thing, we see how it's going to pay off really quickly. And so this really makes me think that we have to focus on this Fool even more, because that seems to be the key for this progression, the key for abundance. And so let's look more into the Fool. I want to see what that is going to be about for you, what you have to do, and how you can prevent yourself from being stuck into this Eight of Swords energy instead. Also, I want to look into how your life is going to change and progress after you get to this King of Pentacles and Sun. Although these are already major cards, but what is going to come up after this? Let's look into all of that. I'll be continuing the reading in the extended video link below in the description box. Follow me there if you want to dive deeper into the messages. Also, don't forget that every week I randomly select viewers that have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. Stay tuned for the extended preview and some more content made just for you. Welcome back to your extended reading, Libra. We have seen here a situation where you felt trapped. You felt as though you were not going to be able to get out of it. We're not going to be able to find a solution and to go back to that abundance that you know you can achieve. Now, right now, as we were saying, we were talking about a general situation. This is energy, and this block here, this unexpected blockage might have manifested in your environment through love, through job, through money, through family issues, anything that could be a blocker for you. And regardless of what that is, we see how soon you will be able to find a solution for this. And you will be able to take yourself to this King of Pentacles energy, which is definitely abundant, definitely overflowing. And it's beautiful to see that you have the potential to do this if you take the risk. And that was the key of the resolution of the situation, the progression, the key to your happiness and abundance. And so we definitely have to look more into the Fool and see what that's about. Let's start with that, and then we will look into how your situation is about to evolve. Oh my God. The Star, the Sun, and the Emperor. You are about to receive a very important message. This message right here